All right, here we are, DJ A-Roc on board the Carnival celebration with the one and only DJ Q. So if you've seen all the other videos on YouTube, all these other videos I have about working on the ship, how to get a job on the ship, what to do when you're on the ship, life after the ship. But we're on board right now with another DJ right here, DJ Q, the man, the myth, the legend. You saw the video highlights from the DJ Expo the last 2 years. He played on the Pioneer main stage last year. He was at NAMM last year. He's going to be at NAMM this year. You was at the Expo with us again this year, so Expo 2023. But here we are here, December of 2023, on board his home in the booth right here. He just finished up a 2.5-hour set, throwing it down the hits. So tell all our viewers, if they want to get a job on the cruise ship, can you give us some tips? What's some tips?
Well, honestly, for me, the first thing is open format. You got to have a wide knowledge of music. This is the third thing that I've always said to everyone. You got to learn a little bit of everything, because when you're on a ship, it's different ethnicities, age, backgrounds. Everyone, everywhere around the world is in one room, and having a wide knowledge of music is the best thing I could say to get you a start out here. Personality, energy, just be you. Don't try to replicate or do anything anybody else does. Do you. That's the things I could recommend. And also just have fun with it, because you're going to be traveling different parts of the world. You're going to be different ports. You're going to see different things. Saving up money. Yo, right here, this is like a hotel to you. You at home and at work. So this is the best part of being on the ship, man, honestly.
So how long you been with the company for?
It's officially 5 years now working for Carnival Cruise Line.
So I've been with the company for 9. I remember Q when he was a host DJ, when he got started. We never was on the same ship together, and we used to dock next to each other and talk trash across the
from ship to ship.
Right. So, you know, so with that going by, how was it starting off as a host DJ? So we got a lot of people that see videos. A few of them watch, I mean, actually a lot of people watched the videos before the Expo last year. Right? So people come in as a host DJ and pro DJ. Give them the difference between a host DJ and a pro DJ.
All right, so for host DJing, basically you're the one starting off the nightclub and sharing off the energy. Basically starting just that climax. You're getting it there for when people comes in, and the pro DJ comes in, he just takes over. But being a host DJ, you do a lot of the fun squad daytime activities such as hosting. You're going to be doing some trivias. You're going to be helping with some like gangways, waking up in the morning and stuff. There's a lot happening with hosting, but a little with DJ. If you want to make the transition over there, all you got to do is a couple tiers, like, you know, do some CD stuff, work on a ship to show them that basically you open and close the nightclub, do some silent headphone stuff, do some, I would say, 80s rock and glow, just some main activities with the cruise director, showing them that, yo, I'm the one for,
Go ahead, but what about the prep? What should they know before they get on board? So what's something they should know? Like a host DJ, what should they know?
Alright, so basically the very first thing you should know is coming on the ship, it's a little different from land, honestly. A lot of people think it's the exact same as land, that you're going to come in and kill it and do whatever you can. But when you're on the ship, they do provide you with a laptop. You need to make sure that you don't put any of your music on there based on copyrights and everything else.
I mentioned a few videos.
Yeah, so you know how that goes. But host DJ wise, all you got to do is basically prep yourself to just open up for the pro DJ and kind of get that energy and vibes going. Lots of hosting, like I said, from the beginning of your contract, doing that transition with some tiers. Pro DJ wise, basically, it's the life, man. All you got to do is pull up, plug your laptop,
Don't believe that.
and go crazy with it. I'm kidding. But pro DJ life, it's a bit different. It does entail a little bit of what host DJ will do, but minusing all the hosting of the activities.
Because you're working with the cruise director a lot.
Hand in hand with the cruise director on stage, yes. Your pre-parties, you're basically setting the tone for the cruise director when you come to a party. So you'd have like a 30-minute pre-party, and then the cruise director comes in, give it high energy, so by the time y'all come on board, the two of y'all on stage, y'all just give the crowd and just do what you do.
I think that's something that people really need to realize. You know, a lot of this has a script to it, to a point.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yes, it does.
So you and the cruise director and the entire entertainment team need to be on the same page, right? You can come in with your own style, your own flow. You're gonna have that time. But when it's show time, like
change it.
I took video of the Cellaway party. And I flashed back to that so you can see some of the clips of the Cellaway party. And you can see how Q interacts with the cruise director, the entertainment team, the playlist cast, everybody's out here. The youth team, right? And then you're still engaging with the 5,000 guests on board. board. So if you look at some of the clips that I'm showing with him out there on the Lido deck performing, he's out here performing, but this is every 7 days.
Every day. All day, every day. You have different set lists, different hours where you come on the Lido deck. But the biggest thing is, for me as a host DJ when I started off, I had to understand that it's not always party, go. Because there's sometimes, like, let's say, for instance, you might have an 11 o'clock set like today. As much as I would like to just jump straight into a rave, we got to be mindful that we got a lot of people where we're coming into their territory. The Lido deck is more of a quiet, chill space until we're doing activity.
You can see behind us. You got open skies.
Oh yeah.
This is a cloudy day, and we still had a good time out
That's
there
right.
today.
So you have your transitions into the morning, going into the afternoon, and when you get like later on, you get some line dances coming on.
Man.
You got a lot of line dances. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's something that I didn't know before coming on cruise ships.
But you know what? It's only so many line dances you can do, right?
That's true.
People are like, oh, you guys just play line dance. They like, it's about 10 or 12 line dances, right?
Yeah.
And you still got 300 other songs you got to fill in, right? But you up here for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, and also there's no quote-unquote set list that you can or cannot do. You just gotta use your discretion. Know that this is a family-oriented spot, so keep the music family-oriented.
Yes.
You're not gonna come up here and play some of the craziest Lil Jons that you would do in the club, or the Sexy Red, or any of that.
My goodness.
You would kind of leave that for the nightclub. It's basically giving the energy, showing them, hey, I could do this here, but I want you to come to the nightclub.
Now, all right, so now transition from there. You won't play this on Lido, but you play the nightclub. So tell them the difference between the Lido sets that we have on the ship versus the nightclub sets versus the atrium sets versus the pier party sets. It's all these different things.
So for the Lido set, there's an RFF which tells you what you can and cannot play, and it's really nice scripted down.
Recipe for fun.
Recipe for fun. That's what it is. So it's basically saying no hard rock, no Inner Sandman, Metallica, no heavy metal or these crazy stuff like. It's nice, chill listening music that if you're out here reading a book or just catching a tan, you can just sing along to the song and be like, yo, I haven't heard that Commodore's Easy for a while. Nice, easy listening song. Until you get to the point where it's a cruise director event or it's like a fun squad, fun sun in the day kind of thing. Then when you get to pier duty, basically there's another ship next to us. So you want to bring in the high energy, showing people like, hey, this is the ship you should book.
You selling on the wrong ship. You should be on with us.
There you go. You got to make people go, man, they're having fun over there. What we doing?
Exactly.
So nightclub said, let's go to Atrium. Atrium said it's more of high energy cruise director party events, family oriented music as usual. But when you're in a nightclub, I wouldn't quote unquote say it's a free for all, but you're setting the tone for the people out here because we're generating revenue also. So you want to make sure you play some tunes to make people go to the bar.
Man. People, and that's what I hear people like, man, you gotta play this. I don't want to take it.
Yes.
Listen. We're here to make sure these people have the best time ever. 7 days. The average American only get 14 days of vacation. Most of them will come on a cruise for 7 to 8 days. Our job as the DJs on board is to make sure they remember these 7 days.
That's right.
We can always go back to the cabin and play our own song.
That's right. That's right.
When people come on board, you got to be able to give them that experience.
But the crazy part about it is, and I get this a lot, people don't really understand the back of the house stuff. So for instance, Nicki Minaj just dropped a new album and everybody's like, yo, play the new Nicki Minaj album.
It's a lot.
But the thing behind it is it's copyrights, because let's look at the aesthetics. I could quote unquote go online, get the music, download it and play it. But the issue of that is it's copyrights. I cannot do that because that's
right. And this is not just, we're not just some hole in the wall nightclub. Right?
I wish we were, but we can't.
We ain't just doing private parties, private picnics. This is a multi-billion-dollar company with 26 ships right now, and more coming. And so we have to keep it to the point like, hey, we got to pay for these songs.
I always say from the artist perspective, if you're an artist who record a song, do a music video, artists don't really get paid that much. It's the record labels. Artists get paid when they quote unquote somebody use their songs and go, oh, we didn't give them the rights, we can sing. Now that's where the royalties come in. Now for us working on board, and you got to keep this in mind, the vast majority of individuals on ships, everyone has a different song. Like for instance, you could be in a nightclub, somebody want to hear Tennessee Whiskey. Not a bad song, but does it fit the crowd? That's the thing. You might want to hear something from your state, upstate New York, or let's say Chicago house.
Always joke,
It's all around the world, but bringing line dances together. When I play the cha-cha slide, you gonna know it. And if you don't know it, the vast majority of the room is gonna be so invested in it, you're gonna be like, oh, everybody's doing it, I wanna learn how to do it too. So it's a lot behind it.
And you gotta pace yourself. You gotta pace yourself, right? You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
It's preparation. You know, you got downtime. You're not just DJing 18 hours a day. You have downtime.
Yeah.
It's all about how you're gonna use that downtime. Like Q's on board, he got set lists, he got stuff he's doing tone play, he's doing word play, doing all these things with. He took time to put that together while he's on board, because at the end of the day, how many places can you say you're DJing in front of 4,000 people
and packing a club
every single day?
The thing that I've always said is working on ships is the best marketing place, because you never know who could see you. You never know where you could end up. And the best part is you're a headliner for the nightclub every single night, and people are coming from day one till the last day to come see you.
And it's up to you to get that party.
Set
Today,
that tone.
Right. Today it rained. The Lido could have been done, and you kept the party going for 2 hours.
Yep, had to keep it going, no matter what.
With the rain,
the party don't stop. Safety first, but the party don't stop.
Right. You know, so all right. Quick tip for any advice, right? We'll wrap it up. Any advice that you can give for a young DJ who's potentially trying to get in the cruise industry or the resort, because you worked for resorts before.
Yes.
What's some quick advice? Being somebody from St. Lucia, playing to 90% of your clientele are Americans. You know, I get people to watch these videos all over the world. Got a brother, actually he's from Kenya. He should be starting with the company come February of 2024.
That's crazy.
Watched all the videos, right?
Yeah.
You know, and saw what needs to be done for his interview. So anybody from around the world watching this, what would you tell them? Say, hey, I want to get on the ship working. What should they do?
So the first thing I would always say is this: you are a brand. No matter what nobody says, you are a brand. Your brand is you. You represent your brand, your name, your DJ name. Come out here and literally do you, the best of your ability, to show them this is why you should hire me. A lot of the times it's a lot of, oh man, I'm afraid of doing this because what if it might not work? If you keep on contemplating, you never know if it's gonna work or not. So give yourself a chance. And also, I've always said this to myself: I want to be prepared to the point where I'm on stage that I actually have something. A lot of the times you don't want to just jump into the saddle and you don't even know how to do anything at all. Take some time to understand the craft, preparate. Just take some time to prep you and your brand. Like, say to yourself, 5 years away from now, if I were to look back, am I happy with where I started? And always take the risk, but be smart about the risk that you take. Coming on ships, I never knew what would have happened, and I've got to the point where I'm now on the XL classes, and your talent, it's you. Invest in you.
DJ Expo.
That's right.
You know, so much more. All right, so how can they get a hold of you? How can they find you? Your social media, your website, your email, your baby mama, whatever. How can they find you? Give them the information.
So on all social platforms, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, it's Cruise with DJ Q. You type that in, CRUI. There you go, DJ Q right here. So think of you're on a cruise and you're with DJ Q. That's all it is. That's all it is.
All right, DJ A-Roc right here. Like, subscribe, do all the stuff you need to do. Post this, share it, reshare it. If you got any comments, drop them in there. I'll try to answer them as best as possible. If not, Q will be watching.
That's right.
Check out some of Q's videos on YouTube, on Twitch. You're on Twitch, right?
Twitch, yes.
Yeah, Twitch. So you can see all his mixing, his editing. You can hit this dude up. He may be offering some classes here soon.
Yes, very soon.
He got a new business he's starting
very soon,
so
that's right.
coming soon. But I'm DJ A-Roc here, right here aboard the Carnival Celebration. DJ Q in the booth, wrapping it up. Hey, and you know what? And we still got good Joe in here. So look, we're gonna end this and we're gonna get some bonus footage with our steel pan drummer, Joe, who's about to get started. So if you want to know about steel panning, stay tuned. Let's go.
Let's go.